Maneva na sema PENDREAM TV. PENDREAM TV de osia dem yopo.
Asani Tano ya oye political analyst ede eye sembe atodwa about the NPP amanyoku no. One secret reason here, they are attacking eye gold board, they are attacking eye SammyGyemfi, they are attacking eye Atoforsen, and after so they are attacking eye the bank of Ghana governor eye Dr. Addison and I said Dr. Esiama. Now ensembe ena eye Asani Tano ekaya Asani Tano said the NPP party to send ye upon quadru upon chroma and affairs no other NPP communicators speak. No. What just say they are singing doom songs for themselves. Now it will come a time no NPP amanyoko no ever year in the political space of Ghana. Now almost send these young men Atoforsen, SammyGyemfi, the governor of Bank of Ghana, and these young ministers, this young NPP MPs, and as a NDC MPs, almost performing a outstanding performance in the second coming of President John Dramani Mahama. A shock omo, ama omo ye omo nye enity, and a omo attack obi biara or born a homode in President John Dramani Mahama amamwemi. Na enye wenkwa, or sign the another untold reason so. Etuja ya mepesa obeka me ho na yakoti ekwanya ofa so ekele NPP Jandam on their attack on the performance of President John Dramani Mahama.
Any governance entirely and omuyeti bonkosofo ba say e ba say asembi emunti ase omunyeti bonkosofo the course no omuti ase 100%. But fact of the matter is politics. They are in a very degrading state. So just said the general public would feel say they have gone into oblivion. And there is a need for a few of them to make noise. And I am not surprised about what is happening. And nobody should fault them of what they are doing. It's part of politics. Now I say, you criticize it, but when your criticism is not constructive, she say, you beat me up on you who so muyana. Your baby I say, yedinam and yinam meboa. Yeah. I share one business or the other I see before. At a point in time, you fail totally. At a point in time, you break even. Sometimes profit maybe boom. Ebi nso wo ha obesha ase na one time na fa ebi nso wo ha wo fail no anase wo break even no now wo review ahun say the next time no me ya me person me break even na mum no me exceed my target in terms of profit, right? Until every setup no there is the need for a review. Gold board question fundamentally me say yembisa you say, has gold board failed this country? The answer is a big no. Has gold board helped the fundamental pillars of this economy? The answer is a big yes. Inti, to say the Debbie Americano Bible, a summary of two things. The whole Bible from page 1 to the end. A summary of simple two stands. Knowing what is good and doing, and then knowing what is bad and avoiding it. These are the two fundamental principles of the Bible. Gold board fundamental principles, as I see and believe in, is that gold board has not failed. Gold board has helped the economy. Into what is the hula baloo about say Omwaboka, $240 million. And deliberately. And the first thing for you greed, greed ya adokro mono. Omo decide say electricity company of Ghana. Omo ebejeje bills for 6 months. No mo di assure bank somebody. In fact, na nka omo nye omo so mbeje 6 months. Na nka omo so omo je afebo ko pem so omo be fi abem. Omo je bills. Hwe Ghana for bebrebe ne bills ayetua na obi complain ho hai. ye tria bills man crofo ketua bi be se nsia omo ndukura omo de wasa muslim a na yete he ye ntumi nka ho asem yete ha na obi kobo bosia 2.25 billion euro bond sasika no wa advertise krapo interest onya ho na ngisika ketwa anche eno sakobo biem ye kika bo no abobosia o de Ghana din anase taxpayer ni din abobosia 13.5 billion euro bond compared to Owura Mahama na 3.5 billion euro bond or so. In fact, only oka Owura Mahama ne kofo omo euro bond eboma emse na ni nyina o ka bo yakodu na emse na 3.5 na 7.5 something of that sort. But nipa ba kuntumi bo bosia e wo ye din mu 13.5 billion ye hu infrastructure de ye compared to Owura Mahama ne ketewese a okobo fi international bond market. Ye bisi ye hu gold board buy ye hu say ye economic fundamentals na stabilize ye hu ya na gold board e buy and as ye fan say the three fundamental pillars as see ya media be pillars of economic growth in this country being the finance ministry Owura to force na dano the bank of Ghana Owura Siama na dano and the gold board Owura SammyGyemfi dano. So three pillars are now the drivers of growth in Ghana's economy. Now, Owura Kupoku baby obu ne pakono so onya land say kikim nche say be bia say agriculture sector where a lot of employment will come in and then production and value addition also be bam. Enti there is hope going forward. But ABC on say gold board no more criticizing or more chastising. Eba any who say smuggling has been reduced. Haven't we seen formalization of the artisanal mining industry? It has been formalized. Smuggling has been has reduced to a point where we believe we can still do more, but it has reduced. Haven't we seen say gold board presence has harnessed a lot of gold in terms of our reserve and even gold reserve, and then also boosting the forest liquidity of this economy. All these things, Kojo Ponkromani, ye friend say, NPP omotiase, yenya higher reserves, more foreign exchange liquidity, so economic stabilization, public trust, our economy ni muno, assign akosoro. Enti we and ye see ye be go money asiana. Na ohwe so a gold board na ya certain apps say be ye be ton tomatoes nya so mfa so. A state owned acquire ne ho to say a non-profit setup.
Okay.
Enti say wo try nche na wo ye wadwen say e say omo be make profit huge. Ubedu dokno kwa. Bank of Ghana, the setup no. It is not meant to say yeah per profit, astronomical profit.
Yeah.
Yeah, what memu hayente say Bank of Ghana bokada until say ya number transfer. Kokuya disen, addis necessary chino. Addis tra home Bank of Ghana or boy katwitri die a canon they were being upgraded. Yeah, what the anka na a can ye be boss 2027.
Yeah.
The boy yes is it 6.8 billion Ghana cedis. The net was about 3 point something. Not the was 2 point something. As I basic.
Me no say this month here no. Finance Ministry I will easy over $700 million. I could try Eurobond via on contract here.
Yo.
Afia
Owura to force ne Owura Siama ne gold board. SammyGyemfi mobile and on be say Bank of Ghana will not inherit or will not incur any debt going forward. Umpe we na opede. Gone were the days. Enkokora bi edu omkugu ho. Yesi Papa Richafo Nkrofui or said that they are giving me the best results ever. No na enye ye tia bonti na beka yo. Eyo no ankasa de Nkrofo na start sem ka say ensuo gya che to am a agihwam.
Yeah.
O se omufa nso ho. Na ye mo amemma mo appointment no e da mo ye dede no. Intermediate results are made there. They are my trusted ministers. That was about over 88 ministers. Ananke 120 something na yet muso or so what is no about 87 or so. So called the best results. Jamba for your friend say Alanche Martin a free yakuto. What a solid team. Solid team no coach no down no aye Dr. Baumia. San fedio okochi enkochi. O ka se mo fa ho mo se fa free ho. O ka se yembo ni se o se mo boa. Ena omoyi ni free. Ena omo boy makanfo. A deliberate stinking mind. Greed. Ena omo de ewia yesika nyina not to produce and to develop the country but to, as it were, siphon it into individuals' accounts and check and above for buy. Now, a coban is answer no. When the head was getting rotten, and I see and also say, if the head is getting rotten, what are we staying here doing? I see also you're rotty be because they couldn't stay for to loot now more heads of institutions no or more cash ni be. Yeah. Tini say a number pro Infinity. And almost omo de omo ho gym bi. Into omo de omo ho gym aban for buy and sana ye be hu say me and my wife, me and my brother, me and my wife, me and my cousin create loot and share. Ye de yere share ha into omo ye chichi omo nyina me and my wife, me and my wife, me and my cousin. Sa na no mo de bomb man kro. And ne aban based on the vision of the sitting President John Dramani Mahama. And in the vigilance, and in the commitment of the appointees with, as we speak, 58 ministers. The performance in 1 year, and a year crown on the 1 year, no, has been unprecedented, even in the first tenure of office of Mahama. It means he has beaten his own record.
That's true.
And you have no choice than to say after Kwame Nkrumah, no president has ever performed better than John Dramani Mahama. Nobody. Put all the rest of the presidents together, even NDC, and compare them to Mahama's 1 year. Mahama's 4 years, he couldn't even perform the way he has performed because when the economic fundamentals are good, everything else will take off smoothly. Even though President Mahama's tenure of office, infrastructure, did good, the NPP then in opposition made us believe said the economy was so tattered to the point say let's see a day say guyeti esu almost na ya dwom nim say omunim de and yes you di omochi na ya twa adwo. Little did we know that we sold our black and white, we sold our color television and bought a black and white. We crop the yes black and white, black and I say a toy akrofo twitwiri die pombe di anim asana ye nim no mo lutu yen. And the argument is that we were the paysetters of gold board. And that's a gold for reserve. More gold for oil and they buy. These are the questions we should be asking. Did your gold for oil, did it reduce the exchange rate? Did it reduce the cost of fuel to any significant level? No. Did it reduce the cost of goods and services? It didn't. But here we have a new government who has even slapped us with 4 cedis, 50 pesos on a gallon. Yes, we don't feel it. We don't feel it. They are trying to tell us, say, fuel no krampona ke betumi ateso 4 cedis, 50 pesos. And can later no beton a very, a low cost. But for the sake of a Canada, when yambo yambo na yamfa entria and as yamfa and solve legitimate problem.
And you Canada, you believe better than what you are saying.
Massa. I know crapono. Dede ba na ya nye dede. Omo kasa NPP for. Ye dede sa also be amu ankosiaga. We are living with the 4 cedis 50 pesos on a gallon, and so when you go to the pump and you buy fuel, you feel comfortable. Also,
and I'm going to either vapor and I say super SP95.
No, Satan, oh, talk 1 gallon, no, oh, turn about 89 Ghana cedis. Now, who could just up a V power? Hey, Massa, in fact, Satan, you chanfai Monsieur Crack, the baby, a come near the aqua. Ah, Nipa, no. Na alache ya ye yusu na chale. Ayi filling station bi wo da koma. Omo hwe me car ne saa na omo hwe me dress na. I'm so to me say the contrast wo papa. Enti anytime me do hon I could feel it say attendance mo omo nwenwe omo ano.
Yeah.
Na eye message mame 1 gallon. Hey, ma to 1 gallon sa with that small 1.2 liter tank na me use no. Na said ne me to me the just 300 and something. At the feeling he said tam. What's it mean some chinko that I mean, you see, you let them criticize. It is in order. But the more they do it, the more the people of this country, now that they are discerned, comparing the two administrators, comparing the two parties in power. And on Bell say, they didn't know, yeah, Mamon died as I said, we know what's up. We have seen the levels. We have what was your Asani? I think that valid pa. I think they're very valid because the na yehu ankrofo eda ayariam paso omowu ankrofo sika omode akoto omode abo abosia yaji omo yaji afi omosem na omo ewu na omo yare and Nina has become a thing of the past. Rather, no, Abanwe has taken this 1 year to, as it were, review, but a cancellation, review and revamped the system of economic situation in this country. Every businessman feels comfortable. Compared to more capitalist, and your mantra and your philosophy is that the private sector is the engine of growth. So for you, when you are in government, it is help the private sector to grow. Yet when you came, you collapsed, not say by force majeure bill. You deliberately collapsed the private sector on 2 grounds. One, out of envy and greed. Say, when a bank and cost to chair media, no matter what, and now the go. 2, but another private sector won't talk more. Taxes are good private sectors, private sector, no, they could not bear it. Some had to pack their bag and baggage and leave the country. And never see and say, Mama, because you know how to manage better than the current administration. And Krafo are not do more go. I told for some years so in 46 years. Onyayo, dear near few, any Bank of Ghana governor. Ono kropo mehwe ni din na kokua de se na o chene penyi.
Yeah.
And I wo hwe SammyGyemfi dia. Nche so no de subkono makora. Na nkola we yi adwuma we. Na se mo se mo betre kira to ayampia. Ye hwemo. You are sinking yourselves more than you thought. You are going deeper and deeper into the abyss because Ghana fo nyina abeji ato. Wo carry po analysis awe ye. Ankrofo de emo analysis ne omo analysis nyina abeto mu. Is it not attestation to the fact saying they have weighed and have calculated the two administrators and have seen say mona mo your monyo. Now don't forget, and yes, na omo nim say papa no betumi ayo ayadwen bone adwen fin yem pesi kankodi enye ye na ebesiesie Ghana ye she project asia ye be mobilization ye be team be 50%. Adwuma say the mamo na mkoye ye mkoye omo anyo ye mbua. Nti eno ane se taxpayer sika no omuhwie gum obi tumi ko gi loan ya man akwan se onye onsi ho kwan kra ba bia da no onim ho ohu wo paper so ba onim ho onko ho sanka ye ma NPP 1 more year e wa bam 1 year kra doso ye mom 1 more month pa wa bam da bi 1 month kra so po doso na anya ombekoyi a aka omo se 6 days so saden ana omo de this best I am fiscal buy nyina esika buy nyina something omo discard nyina within that 6 days so saden no, of which I expect this government to probe
from January 1 to 6.
Yes,
Because we usually
I have found omo disqualify what this best is cat say yen free one aba na oba ne ho mekere no because their thinking is that omo ba mu ntumi yen hwe And I do not expect, say, Aben will buy and says for more. Say to me, yes, I can for you. In Crawford, bid dig Ghana for or more be slaughter governance. And this is only proper. So we show them pepe. Now, being so unfinance, they said that yes, you be. Good board. Dear Cossy, any body, and a show mama. Monko fa gold for oil emra, mode buy young in so de brew me. That's a good board ba. Na and president to me Jiran and 9 so not to me dare IMF say we will not continue with you. Hey, omo bano omo prio. Young court ferry and can say young court. Now we are a country of sovereign ready. Caleb and one omoke kaya sa enko wi chirino. Sana anado ne IMF kasada da who ya ne aya announcement say you had no choice. Pam papa was men pam no. Na say ato forcing under 46 or let's say 46. Na wa boama fiscal management, fiscal discipline abba system nimu na policy management discipline. So I see a man so ahwe na harnessing reserves and so SammyGyemfi na pan force with a board of directors. Ama ye bedum pempenso ya. Ane bria ye omoni anim guase ato omo. Se mo man kwala nketingiti agu monim sese no. It is only improperly proper for them to come out and make noise. And for me, the omo ye, Sammy, I don't know they vote be bromo. They are singing their doom songs in the sense, say, the layman in the village claim him say, and then no more you're better than before. You declare the year of roads. Kosha Western of. Every time you declare year of roads. Also, Western of area. Swama ne Swama dadia su area ne ada importable. Cars ni to meet him. Almost okay, and you for Janamraha, you better Jan yes, go on TikTok, you see, because the cars cannot move. In your declarance of year of roads, I want my contract a whole one. Cars into me
a movie.
And net the de Kurapone said, and that one who works like bull, workaholic, Agboja, the road minister.
Yeah.
Very soon, NPP for will say, the difference between declaring year of road and a silent year of road, no, a year very, very, very great. Because now the case is that we are not going to give one long stretch of road to one contractor. You better chim with the same standard of bitumen, monye, until within the shortest possible time. We will say, "Kwanya na yenin na so say be wi no, ne ya wie." Until they came out to say, "So, how can you use 4 years to do your friends say expressway from Accra to Kumasi?" Because the norm, the status quo has not changed. They believed, say, "Oh, yeah, the ma a bigger construction company limited. No quantity, and now mobilization, and now raising certificates. So sana kwani guhosa for the next 30 years. No, yeah, chairman perform my. And by the time NDC and Mahama, ebe 50% of the Kumasi Accra Expressway, no, NPP would count themselves out when it comes to the body politicking of this country. And I say, thinking, say, we want progression, we want progress people, progress party, people who are progressive and they commit themselves to that call to deliver. So the taxpayer and the or not so at least obey home faso.
Okay.
Dedi kama mamena PENDREAM TV ase. Na so far so good. Say open online portal e wo Ghana. Nipa share, nipa follow, nipa comment here. To my best of knowledge, without any biases, PENDREAM TV.